Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Emma and I am very happy that you clicked and are watching the video. In today's video, I am going to review the Bought It and Forgot It items that I picked out over a month ago, and I just haven't done my update. But I also was thinking that I want to change the way that I do this. So I'm thinking I want to switch over to a weekly makeup basket sort of thing, just so that I can rotate through my products a little bit more, know whether or not I like something, or at least just so that I can get more use of the products that I have. It doesn't necessarily mean that I'm looking to get rid of anything. I just want to use my stuff more. So even if I think this time around I picked a lot of products, but I just want to use them and see what I like. So anyways, before I get started with the new picks for this week, I'm going to review my last Bought It and Forgot It, which was all luxury products. So very quickly, the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation, I fell in love with it all over again. I did have to add a couple of the NYX drops to darken it a little bit, or I just had to make sure that I was bronzing up, but I really like the formula. I am very happy that I'm using it, and I've actually decided that I'm gonna go ahead and keep it on my basket for next week, and I'm actually gonna try panning it. I shook it up, but I think I'm about right here right now, and looking forward to continuing to using it and panning it, and I'll probably just buy it in a darker shade the next time around. But fell in love with the formula. Lasts all day. I'm usually wearing it for at least 10 to 12 hours, and it looks amazing when I get back home, and I don't touch up throughout the day. So that was 2 thumbs up. The next product was the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow Face Sculpt and Highlight in medium dark. And this is what the outer packaging looks like, and this is the inner packaging. When I started this Bought It and Forgot It, I was debating whether or not to keep it because it was too dark, but I went on vacation and came back, and this was the perfect shade for me. The bronzer and the highlight, if you can see, I've gotten a lot of use out of it. I really enjoy it. The highlighter, not as much, but the bronzer is perfection. The next Charlotte Tilbury product was it's the Bar of Gold. And this is what it looks like. I enjoyed this as well. Got some good use out of it. But I'm gonna go ahead and put it away for now. I'm also putting away the Film Star bronzer for next week. And another complexion product was the YSL Touche Éclat Radiant Touch, and this is more of not a highlighter, and it's not a concealer. It's just to help brighten. So I'm gonna continue and keep this on my weekly basket because, to be completely honest, I didn't use it this entire month. I just couldn't figure out when to use it. So I'm gonna keep it in my basket and try to get some use out of it. And then moving on to the lip products. One of them I actually have it. Oh no, it's in my purse. The Marc Jacobs Lip Cream in Cocoa Bear, I think. I don't remember what it's called, but it's the liquid lipstick. I love that formula. It doesn't dry down completely, so it does transfer, but it stays on the lips for a long time, and when it starts wearing off, it doesn't give that ugly ring around your lips. It just wears off nicely. And the other products that I do have here is the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Pillow Talk. It's a very nice shade. I just don't think that for my complexion is the best color. It's too light or too pinky for me, but I will continue to use it, maybe just like an all over lip color, and then add some gloss when I want like a natural look. So I will continue to have that. And then the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick I forget the formula. This is the matte one, the Kim KW one. I was saying when I recorded the first video that I thought the shade is too light for me, and it is very light, but I did get some use out of it using lip liners that were darker. So with the MAC World lip liner, it worked well. With my NYX Ever lip liner also. And the last lip product that I had was the Marc Jacobs La Marque lip cream in the shade Perfect. This is what the outer packaging looks like, and this is the color inside. I really love this formula and the color. So this is just gonna be put away for a little bit so I can try other products. But that is everything I had from my Bought It and Forgot It. And now I'm going to share what I have for my weekly basket. And I don't have a basket, and what I normally do is I'll show you what I put on my desk. I have this acrylic organizer, and I found it at Ulta, and I just put everything that I'm going to use for the week in here. So I'll start with the complexion products. I'm going to be using my Hangover 3-in-1 primer and setting spray, and the Becca, this is the backlight filter primer. This is my favorite. I'm also going to, this is really sad, this is a sad situation here, but my dog got to my primer and I really wanted to try it. This was actually, I think it was a 100-point perk. It's the Dr. Brandt Pore Refiner Primer. He just took the lid off of it, so I thought I can try to get some use out of it and see if I like it. I've been wanting to purchase, even if I purchase the small size, I've been wanting to purchase it to see if this helps with my pore situation. So I'm gonna try it. I wore it today, and I don't know if it was this that was breaking up my foundation or if my foundation is old and I need to get rid of it, but I don't remember the foundation ever breaking up on me. So I'm going to try it a couple more times and decide whether or not I want to purchase that primer. I don't know if I'll use this, but I have a sample of the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Oil. And the reason I pulled it out was because for foundation, I'm going to be using, like I said earlier, the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation. And I also pulled my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. And because this one is a matte foundation, I thought I could use the oil with it. Then the YSL Radiant Touch, the Hourglass Veil, and it's a retouching fluid. It's not a concealer, it's a retouching fluid, and I'm in the shade Natural. I've been using it for the past week. I think I have my thoughts formulated on it already, but I want to continue to try it a little bit more. I also have my Cover FX color corrector in the shade Orange, and let me tell you, this lasts forever. I wear this every day and it looks like I haven't used anything. This is gonna last me forever, so I use that. And then for concealers, I'm panning my Born This Way concealer. This was too light for me. It's in the shade Light Medium. It's very light for me, especially right now, but I think I'm almost done with it. So I'm panning that, and then I'm also trying to finish my favorite concealer of all time, the Naked Skin Urban Decay. I'm in the shade Medium, so I just mixed the two right now. I am also pulling out this Marc Jacobs Dew Drops. People love it, and I just still can't figure it out. I mixed it in with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, and I don't know what was breaking up the foundation, whether it was this or the primer that I'm trying out, but I'm gonna continue to try it. I've tried this by itself and I feel like it's too much for me. I need to figure out how to use this correctly, so I'm gonna have it in my weekly basket. Setting powder, I am finishing up my Tarte Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder. I don't have almost anything left. I've been trying to pan this for quite some time now and just get it out of my collection. I'm using that one as an under eye setting primer. I really love it. I set my T-zone with that, and I do feel like it helps with my pores, and when I was oily it used to help control my oils. However, do not bake with it because you will have a terrible white cast. And as a finishing powder, I'm going to be using my Lancome Translucent Silky Loose Powder in the shade 200. I have so much of this product, but I want to try to get some use out of it. This is how much I have. I've had this for a long time. I really think that I need to use it up. So I'm going to keep that in my weekly basket for a while. I'm gonna try to pan it. I don't know if I'll get tired of it, but I'm gonna give it a shot. For highlight, I am going to be using the ColourPop and Makeup Shayla collab in the shade Pose. And this one is a rose gold loose powder. I'm very nervous about this because I don't normally use loose powder highlights. I just feel like they're so messy, but I want to try it, and I'll go ahead and swatch it. It's such a pretty color. Last week I used Boomin, and it was very nice. So this one, it was like rose gold, but it's looking pink. It's looking more gold, but it's beautiful. I'm gonna use that highlight for the week. I pulled my Becca Sun Chaser palette. I think this is limited edition. I'm not sure, but I think I bought it last year in the summer or 2 years ago. And this one comes with Sunlit Bronzer Ipanema Sunset, the Apricot Blossom Mineral Blush, and Opal Highlight. So these are the powder products I will be using. For my eyeshadow primer, I always have my Smashbox 24-hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. This is my favorite primer. And I also have the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. This is another product that I'm trying to pan. This is what it looks like right now. Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector, what it looks like. And you only need a very small amount, and I just focus it on this area right here. I don't use too much of it, so this is gonna last a very long time. Two mascaras open right now. It's a Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof Mascara and the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. For eyes, I am going to use the Marc Jacobs Eyeliner Gel Eye Crayon, and it's in the shade Cocoa. This is the shade Cocoa. I also pulled a black liner from the brand Deuce Cosmetics Ultra Precision Eyeliner, and it's just in black. This was in I think it was in a BoxyCharm when I used to get BoxyCharm. Liquid liner, I have the Wet n Wild Mega Liner. For brows, I have my Total Temptations Brow Definer in the shade Deep Brown. Lips, I am going to be using the Whirl Lip Pencil and the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. The YSL, it's the Tintin Oil. This one is like the peachy one. I always use this just to hydrate my lips while I'm doing my makeup. I use this one, or I use the Jouer Conditioning Lip Treatment. I may not get to all of them this week, but just wanted to have some options. I have the 3 Makeup Shayla lipsticks, and I am very impressed with the ColourPop formula for these lipsticks. They are creamy lipsticks. Today I'm using this one. It's called Quickie with Whirl, and this is her nude lipstick. I don't think I can pull it off without a lip liner, but with a lip liner I like it a lot. I also have the shade Come On Sis. The last one is a coral color, and it's called Ooh. That's how she says it. And this is a pretty coral color. I haven't used this one, but I've tried the other two and I like the formula. They're only $7, and they have the bundle 3 for it's $21. I did buy the entire Makeup Shayla collection. I used her palette throughout the week, so that's why I don't have it here. I also have her ultra glossy lip gloss in the shade Neat Freak. I used it last week. I like it. It's not my favorite. You can feel the glitter on the lips, but I like it. And just the applicator, I feel like you have to go into the tube too many times so that it can actually show on the lips. But other than that, it looks pretty when it's on. I did pull out my Bite Beauty. It's like a little holiday set, but this is the one from 2 years ago. This is Fig. Pepper I have the full size of as well. I really like this shade, so I haven't used it in this little mini because I have the full size. Honeycomb I've used a couple times. I need to use the lip liner with it. The last shade, Nori, I don't think I've ever used because it's a deeper, oh, I have used it. It's a deeper shade, but this is Nori. And the reason I pulled them was because I heard that Bite Beauty products go bad quickly because of the natural ingredients, so I want to give them a shot and use them. Hopefully I can get some good use out of them and they're not bad. The last two products that I have in my basket for the week is eyeshadows. So the first one is my Too Faced Natural Matte Palette. This is the original one. I've actually been trying to pan this palette since November, and this is the progress I've made so far. The second one is the Kat Von D 10-year anniversary palette, and this is what the outer packaging looks like. The back has all of the shade names and it's mirrored, so I don't want to blind you, and all my dirty fingerprints are there. And this is the inside. It's beautiful shades. I'm actually using this palette on my eyes today. I've used it one other time. So far the mattes are definitely my favorite. They just blend so smoothly, just very easy to blend. The shimmers do take a lot of work. I had to pack it on. I didn't add any Fix Plus, or I just didn't wet them, and I didn't use any glue just because I wanted to see the quality by itself. But I think that adding some Fix Plus would work amazing. I didn't have fallout, and maybe it's just the way that I apply my products, but I'm very soft with it and I take my time, dust them off before going in, but I didn't see any fallout on my face. And the 2 times that I've used it, I've liked it, and I am looking forward to continuing to use this palette. And I really like that it has very neutral shades, everyday shades that I can wear. So this is going to be my palette for the week. And that is it. That was a lot. I hope that this helps me get some good use out of my products and give you my thoughts on how I think they perform. But anyways, this is all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye.